Hi guys, this is Andy from Forest City Coins. That's Forest City Coins on eBay, Third Greenham on the CGC boards, and forestcitycoins@gmail.com if you need to send any emails, forestcitycoins.com on the website. Okay, so this is another group of books that I'd like to show you all. We've got 10 CBCS graded books, and I would like to start with Psylocke number 1. So this is CBCS 9.8 white pages, and this book is a Psylocke from a miniseries that came out in 2010, and actually turned out to be extremely tough to find and quite desirable. Obviously, you can see from the cover, it's a great cover by by David Finch, and very sexy. I know in one of my previous videos it was in the background and somebody saw that and commented on it, so obviously it does draw some attention. So this book is pretty tough to find. It's a first printing, and I've got it priced at $250. Now, next book is actually the same, but it's the second print. Much harder to find. CBCS 9.8. Got it priced at $350. It's a different cover by David Finch, but extremely desirable because of the short printing on the second print here. Here's another modern CBCS book. It's Red Sonja number 7. We sent this one off for grading because super high grade, and it's just a fantastic Adam Hughes cover. You can see Red Sonja there, obviously on the cover, and she's looking extremely sexy the way Adam Hughes draws all his women. And so this is a book that, for the Hughes collector, is something that everybody should have in their collection. This Red Sonja number 7, I've got it priced at $75. The last one I forgot to mention, the Psylocke 1 second print, priced at $350. Here's another book that you don't see very often. It's Annie Oakley number 1. Classic good girl art. It's a timely book, which eventually became Marvel Comics. This is very difficult to find. Any Annie Oakleys always sell for above what Overstreet shows them at, and even graded at 3.5 with off-white white pages. I have an asking price of $625, so they're even in a nice lower to mid-grade grade book, it's still quite desirable and a little bit pricey. Here we've got Voodoo Comics number 2. This is pre-code horror and a little bit of good girl art on the cover. Any Voodoo books are pretty desirable. This one was pretty low grade. I wanted to send off all my Voodoos. Some of them went to CGC, some of them went to CBCS. This one is a CBCS. Has a bit of water damage. You can see maybe on the right hand side a little bit of color bleeding and fading. That's because that whole right side of the book got wet. But it's a very neat book. Came back 2.5 white pages, which is very cool for a book from 1952, and pretty neat cover. I'm asking $175. So here's another pre-code horror book. It's Menace number 4, CBCS 4.5, off-white to white pages. I thought it was pretty cool. The monster on the cover's got 4 arms and hiding the gun behind his back. This book, priced at $300. It's Atlas 1953. So another pre-code horror book, quite collectible. Sorry for the glare of the bags. I decided to leave them in their bags for this video. Hopefully that you can see everything clearly enough. Next is another Menace. It's Menace number 6, also Atlas, also 1953. It's a CBCS 5.0 with off-white to white pages. My asking price is $750. Very cool cover by Bill Everett, and you can see the skeleton monster coming from the well, it looks like, grabbing the live person there. Very scary, very intense cover, Another pre-code horror that's super, super cool. Here's another book, Good Girl Art, 1940s. Looks like an Archie comic. Sorry, it's published by Archie Magazines. Wilbur, number 16, 1947. This got a nice grade, CBCS 6.5. You can see on the cover Wilbur's girlfriend is saying, "See anything you like, Wilbur?" And he says, "And how?" So the sales lady's pretty cute, very sexily drawn. So this book I'm asking only $225 with the current market for Good Girl Art and this kind of title, the Archie Wilbur candy kind of titles. They're very, very hot right now. Next up, Wings Comics number 96, CBCS 7.5, off-white to white pages. Another Good Girl Art cover shows this girl, excuse me guys, shows this girl running away with a treasure chest with some jewels. Nicely drawn cover, and I'm asking $275. This is a book from Fiction House, 1948. Very nice. And the last book for this video, this is 3D Sheena, Jungle Queen, number 1. It comes with 3D glasses. We've got those in there. I think they're attached with a small piece of tape. I believe that's what the label says. It's a CBCS 5.5. It does have white pages, which is very nice to see, from 1953. Asking price $400. Okay, I have a few shows coming up I wanted to mention. Toronto Comic Con, March 17, 18, and 19. If you're in the Toronto area, please come and visit us, and you can see these books and many, many more. Also, if you're out west, I have the Calgary Comic Expo, April 27th to 30th. That's always a fun show. I do highly recommend going to visit that one. And then afterwards, in June 2nd to the 4th, Niagara Falls Comic Con, which is always a lot of fun. So hopefully we'll see you guys shortly. See you there. Leave some comments. I'd like to always read your feedback. Visit our eBay store. Please feel free to write us an email if you have any questions about any books at all. forestcitycoins@gmail.com. Thanks, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.